Giving the green light to ban the sale of gas-powered cars starting in 2035. The Biden administration approved the state's waiver request to set its own standards with this request. And this comes just weeks before the Trump administration takes office and may reverse that decision. Thanks for joining us at 4. I'm Lisa Gonzalez.
And I'm Andrea Flores. This decision has a lot of strong support and opposition. KCRA 3 Capitol correspondent Ashley Zavala explains the action today and why it could mean California could be caught up in court over this.
That ban on the sale of new gas-powered vehicles starting in 2035 is actually something Governor Gavin Newsom did on his own through an executive order in 2020. Today, 4 years later, the Biden administration has given it that necessary federal stamp of approval, but experts note that's likely going to be short-lived with incoming President Donald Trump soon taking office. Now, in a statement today, Governor Gavin Newsom said, quote, "Clean cars are here to stay. The Biden-Harris administration reaffirmed what we've known for decades. California can rise to the challenge of protecting our people by cleaning our air and cutting pollution. With more makes and models available than ever before, millions of Californians have already made the switch to clean cars. Automakers and manufacturers have made it clear they intend to stick with California and consumers as we move toward clean cars that save people money. Naysayers like President-elect Trump would prefer to side with the oil industry over consumers and American automakers, but California will continue fostering new innovations in the market. Incoming President Donald Trump has said he would revoke California's environmental waivers as he aims to ramp up the production of fossil fuels, which California has been trying to move away from. Trump's reversal on today's decision would likely prompt California to sue, since it has had long-standing ability to set some of its own EPA rules, which more than a dozen other states follow. Republican Assembly Minority Leader James Gallagher said the ban on new gas-powered cars will make life even more unaffordable for Californians.
The reality is there isn't the infrastructure to support, electric vehicles, especially in rural areas where I'm from. And so you're taking away people's choices, and you're also, they're more expensive choices.
Environmental groups are celebrating today's action, but meanwhile, auto industry leaders note that even though about a quarter of new car sales in California are zero-emissions vehicles, they note they still aren't on track to meet some of the state's incoming mandates on EV sales. Reporting at the state capitol, Ashley Zavala, KCRA 3 News.
California lawmakers return to Sacramento in January when they'll discuss setting aside funds to fight the Trump administration in court.